people say diagnoses, I instantly see this physiological state that their body's in, and I see the emotions and the belief that goes on underneath it. And then so I would train myself to see what was standing in the way of them like being free of this diagnosis and illness. And then as I was able to clear it, like I said, their symptoms cleared. And so this is the basis of the book that I started to write, was I outlined all these diagnoses and illnesses and strategies for how to heal them. And most of us, especially people who are drawn to your work, whatever medical condition people have, and I don't mean like big disease, I mean, maybe you just have some backache or neck ache, we think that's normal, but that's not normal. That's something in our body that's out of balance. And the discomfort is simply just acting as a messenger. It's like an alert system that something needs to be looked at in your life that's bringing you out of alignment. And maybe the light bulb has already gone off. Like even if you went to see a doctor and the doctor did tests and told you something, you also have this intuition that there's something otherwise. There's something like, maybe it's like the pushing you're doing with your husband, or the holding on, or the over worrying that you're doing, whatever it is. This is where I shine the lens of focus on accessing your healing powers from within. It's that intuitive, like coming from that intuitive place to really just know yourself, because you know yourself better than anybody else. And it takes deep reflection, meditation, coming to a still, silent place to get this information and connecting to your heart, the information that will help guide you as to what it is that's particularly throwing you off balance. And then once you start to find this area, the information, you might see a correlation to the physical state of discomfort, if you have any, that's going on, or maybe it's just on the emotional. So I'd say about 50-50 physical and emotional pain, whatever it is, whether it's looking for love, trying to have a baby in your 40s, or just trying to find your life path, your career, your purpose. There's something that's blocking you. And until you remove this big boulder out of the way, then you might remain stuck. I suggest removing it. Yeah. This is a perspective I take in my book, and my life perspective is we must heal ourselves from the physical level and from the emotional level. Coming from both outlets are better than just one outlet. So if I heal someone's mind, heal someone's like clear limiting beliefs, for instance, give more freedom on whatever, or guilt or shame, whatever emotions we're contracting around, that will shift us on the physical level. And just the opposite is true as well. So before COVID, I used to do a lot more in person. Now, actually, almost all my work is virtual. But it's okay, because even after I do psychic readings and clearings, people's spine literally just like clears. And when people are seeing me for readings and coaching, I always usually start by asking what the level of pain is. And it always, like I said at the beginning, it almost always shifts. So one helps the other. Oh, Paul says, can you check what I'm holding? Ooh, that's a...
there's no picture of him.
I used to do, for like several months, I did live energy healings where I would literally just have a group of people and I would just like be doing clearings right now. I don't know if this is the right platform for that right now, but I could actually.
Okay, well, Paul seems to think no one can find it. Have a go. I know you're not looking at these pictures, so that might be a bit more difficult, but...
Okay, you want me to have a go? See where Paul Seraphin is holding?
Yeah.
All right, energy healing space. Wow. So the picture I see for you, Paul, is it's like right at your right foot. This is really interesting. It's almost like putting a noose around your foot, like with a rope, and like having to like lift up your right foot. So what does that mean? I do see the energy of your right foot like pulling you backwards. So there's some sort of like fear to you walking forward. So I'm just going to do a very brief clearing on your right foot. Okay, good. I just saw this like white dove flying free. And the words, I also have clear audience. So the words coming to me are, it's okay to just be. You don't need to like take leaps and bounds today, but it's okay to just be. And you might experience this lightness in your right leg and right foot after this. Okay, that's just a little start.
Yeah. So Paul says he had both their ankle surgeries.
Not surprised. Mm-hmm.
And that.
It will, I mean, it will be interesting to see what the root of that is, because there's always a root with every surgery and every part of your body. There's past life energy on that, and there's also childhood. So I like to go to the root to actually dislodge it. And just sending you so much love from my heart going forth with whatever you're put onto this planet to be doing. Everybody has a very unique, there's no other person who could do you, okay? Only you are doing you. I really want to encourage all of you to do you 100% and bring your golden light out there into the world.
Ah, that's absolutely perfect. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant words.